finding the right balance with iodine is crucial for your health. Consuming too little or too much can be risky. In this video, you'll find what foods are packed with iodine that you should avoid and what food choices support a balanced iodine status. Actually, iodine is vital for good health. It's involved in the secretion of thyroid hormones, protein synthesis, immune responses, enzymatic activity, physical development, and many more metabolic activities. Only small doses are beneficial though. Too much iodine can be harmful. Actually, high intakes of iodine can cause some of the same symptoms as iodine deficiency. Thus, we should avoid the regular consumption of foods containing extreme amounts of iodine. Common foods that are rich in iodine and safe to eat are seafood, meat, eggs, and dairy. For instance, cod, fish sticks, shrimp, and tuna help meet our daily iodine needs. These quantities can vary greatly though, depending on the region's iodine concentrations. Eggs, cow's milk, plain Greek yogurt, and cheese also contribute to the daily intake. Meat has some iodine as well. But we can't depend on it to meet our daily needs. On the other hand, common plant-based foods are poor dietary sources of iodine. Only prunes and certain beans are favorite vegan foods rich in iodine. But healthy vegans and vegetarians who follow a balanced diet don't require iodine supplements. We get high amounts of iodine from iodized table salt. Just a 1/4 teaspoon provides 52% of the recommended daily intake. In the United States, salt manufacturers have been adding iodine to table salt since the 1920s. On the contrary, the amount of iodine in unfortified sea salt depends on the water source, and in most cases, it's pretty small. In addition, although the pink Himalayan salt has more minerals and trace elements than table salt, it usually contains significantly less iodine than iodized salt. So, if you prefer Himalayan salt, you should consume foods with iodine to prevent iodine deficiency. Additionally, vegans and vegetarians can get some iodine from enriched foods. So, we don't have to consume algae or seaweed in order to get adequate amounts of iodine. In fact, these foods can be dangerous for our health, as they may have huge amounts of iodine per serving. Just 1 gram of seaweed provides between 0 and 2,984 micrograms of iodine, which is more than twice the maximum safe daily intake. The iodine content of seaweed depends on many factors, including sea region, variety, processing methods, and storage conditions. Firstly, chlorella and spirulina, which are among the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat. In most cases, they contain only traces of iodine. But, just to be sure, prefer buying supplements that clearly indicate whether they contain iodine. On the contrary, kelp is high in iodine. Even 1/4 gram of kelp may contain more iodine than the maximum safe dose, with fresh kelp having the highest iodine content. Kombu is an edible kelp that we should also avoid consuming regularly, as it can have extremely high iodine concentrations. Wakame is another type of edible seaweed that we shouldn't consume on a regular basis if the iodine content isn't referred into the nutrition facts label. On the other hand, nori and dulse are red seaweeds that usually have less than 100 micrograms of iodine per gram. Along with chlorella and spirulina, they are safe for regular consumption from healthy people. Keep in mind that many multivitamins and mineral supplements contain iodine. Even some prenatal supplements contain this trace element. In most cases, supplements contain smaller doses than the maximum safe intake. But you should be very cautious with the total consumed quantity. Consult your healthcare provider before taking any supplement with iodine or starting to eat food rich in iodine. Especially if you have thyroid issues. Consider eating chlorella and spirulina though. Not only are they low in iodine, but they're also 2 of the richest foods in chlorophyll, which detoxes the body, supports weight loss, and has anti-aging properties.